We're on the final build, and my board came. I had to modify my cable. I cut off their particular end, and I'm using a JST plug. And I have a battery right here, and I have to do the same thing. I want to work with my battery. I don't want to cut my leads too close. I want to cut them right about here, one at a time. I use my fingernails because that's how I can strip things real easy. I want to solder this and put heat shrink, all that good stuff. So right now I'm just going to twist this together. So now I got tape temporarily on there, so I won't be able to short anything out. My battery is 100% charged and should fit for this aircraft. I don't want to put this into the aircraft at this given time, but I do want to put my extension on. I want to match color for color, blue for blue. I think I am going to turn this on to my Sports Cub setting, my transmitter. So I hold down the transmitter. I go to Model Select, and I go to Sports Cub. I back out. I now shut my transmitter off, and I'm ready to hook up. I want to make sure I go red for red, black for black. I always like to match my leads. I got a blink. I got sound. I'm binding.
Binding. DSMX 22 seconds. Telemetry. Bind complete.
Propeller. I want to make sure my wires and everything is away from my propeller. I have my throttle.
Throttle cut on.
Here's my propeller. Look at that. That is step one to brushless. Let's see what the rudder looks like. That's the rudder. My rudder's not hooked up, and that's the rudder right here. This and this. This is my elevator right here. I'm hooked up. These two leads are going to be my airlines, and they're not hooked up at this given time. Or I jumped because I got a little shock from the AS3X. So these are my leads. They're going to plug into here, and they're going to run my airlines. So I'm all set up, complete, 100% hooked up. I disconnect my board. I shut my transmitter off. I simply now disconnect my lead, and I disconnect this lead. I believe this was the way it was. Oh, I totally forgot. This is my elevator. It's going to go into the center hole. Going to lock it in place. This is my rudder. Going to go into the center hole. Lock it into place. This is my lead for my battery. Goes through the cabinet. And this is my motor lead. My motor lead gets hooked up. My motor lead can get tucked behind and under everything. The same with my other leads. This board I have not done anything special to fit it in. I may have to adjust my leads because I'm full throttle. So I'm going to heat this up, bring it in, or pinch the bar in the back. I am going to glue it down with silicone. Brand new silicone. I'm all done. This is going to have to dry overnight. All I need to do come back now is, like I said, adjust this, trim this down with some heat shrink. So check back. We'll finalize this up and say thank you very much for viewing right now for this mod.